I'm not saying I'm going to change the world, but I guarantee that I will spark the brain that will change the world. These are the words of Tupac Shakur, a name synonymous with revolution, artistry, and a life tragically cut short. Tupac wasn't just a rapper, he was a poet, an actor, and an activist who transcended music to become a cultural icon. Born into poverty and surrounded by social injustice, his life was a story of struggle, resilience, and the unwavering pursuit of truth. This is the story of Tupac Amaru Shakur, the man who rose from concrete to capture the hearts and minds of a generation. His music wasn't just music, it was a reflection of his reality, a raw and unfiltered commentary on the world around him. Tupac Amaru Shakur was born on June 16, 1971 in East Harlem, New York. His childhood was far from idyllic. Growing up amidst poverty and surrounded by the Black Panther Party, his early life was marked by the harsh realities of social injustice and inequality. His mother, Afeni Shakur, was a prominent member of the Black Panther Party, a revolutionary group fighting for the rights of African Americans. Tupac's early exposure to the Panthers instilled in him a deep sense of social consciousness and a burning desire for change. Despite the turmoil, Tupac found solace in the arts. At the Baltimore School for the Arts, he discovered his passion for acting and poetry, talents that would later shine through in his music. In the late 1980s, Tupac's family relocated to Marin City, California. It was here that his musical journey began to take shape. He joined the hip-hop group Digital Underground as a roadie and backup dancer, learning the ropes of the music industry from the ground up. His raw talent and lyrical prowess couldn't be contained for long. In 1991, he released his debut solo album, Tupacalypse Now, a gritty and unapologetic depiction of life in the ghetto. The album was met with critical acclaim and established Tupac as a powerful new voice in hip-hop. His lyrics, often laced with anger and frustration, resonated with a generation grappling with poverty, racism, and police brutality. Tupac wasn't afraid to tackle controversial issues head-on, and his music became a lightning rod for both praise and criticism. Tupac's second album, Strictly For My Niggas, released in 1993, catapulted him to superstardom. The album was a commercial success, going multi-platinum and solidifying his place as one of the most influential rappers of his time. His music transcended geographical boundaries, resonating with audiences across the United States and beyond. Songs like Keep Your Head Up became anthems of hope and resilience for marginalized communities, while tracks like I Get Around showcased his playful and charismatic side. Tupac's influence extended beyond music. He was a natural in front of the camera, appearing in films like Juice, Poetic Justice, and Above the Rim. His performances were raw, authentic, and captivating, showcasing his versatility as an artist. Section 5. Thug Life Beyond the Music. Tupac was more than just an entertainer. He was a complex and contradictory figure who embraced the thug life philosophy. For Tupac, thug life wasn't about glorifying violence, it was about acknowledging the struggle and surviving in a system designed to keep you down. He spoke out against social injustice, police brutality, and the systemic racism that plagued America. His lyrics were often infused with a sense of urgency and a call to action, urging his listeners to fight for their rights and uplift their communities. Tupac understood the power of his platform and used it to shine a light on the issues that mattered most to him. He challenged authority, spoke truth to power, and inspired a generation to question the status quo. His activism extended beyond his music. He was involved in various community outreach programs and used his influence to advocate for social change. Section 6. Hit after hit, commercial success and critical acclaim. With each album release, Tupac's star continued to rise. His third album, Me Against the World, released in 1995, debuted at #1 on the Billboard 200 chart and cemented his status as a global icon. The album showcased his growth as an artist, with introspective tracks like Dear Mama and So Many Tears revealing his vulnerability and emotional depth. Despite facing personal and legal challenges, Tupac's music continued to resonate with millions worldwide. His fourth album, All Eyes on Me, released in 1996, was a double-disc masterpiece that showcased his range and versatility. From the party anthems like California Love to the socially conscious tracks like Ambition's As a Rita, the album solidified Tupac's legacy as one of the greatest rappers of all time. The album was a commercial triumph, selling over 10 million copies and solidifying Tupac's place in music history. Section 7, Real Life and Hip-Hop Blur, Tupac's Legal Troubles. Tupac's life was not without its share of controversy. His outspoken nature and involvement in the East Coast-West Coast rivalry often landed him in trouble with the law. In 1994, he was shot 5 times during a robbery at a New York recording studio, an event that deeply affected him and fueled his paranoia. Despite facing constant scrutiny and legal battles, Tupac's spirit remained unbroken. He continued to make music that reflected his reality, addressing the violence and hardship he witnessed around him. His lyrics became even more raw and urgent, reflecting the dangers he faced and the fragility of life. Tupac's legal troubles became a constant presence in his life, overshadowing his artistic achievements and contributing to the growing tension in the hip-hop community. Section 8, The Cost of Freedom, East Coast versus West Coast Rivalry. The mid-1990s saw a growing rivalry between the East Coast and West Coast hip-hop scenes. Tupac, signed to Death Row Records, became a central figure in the conflict, engaging in public feuds with rappers like the Notorious Big and his label Bad Boy Records. The rivalry escalated, with diss tracks and violent incidents becoming commonplace. Tupac's song Hit 'Em Up was a scathing attack on Biggie and Bad Boy, further fueling the flames of the feud. The East Coast-West Coast rivalry cast a dark shadow over the hip-hop community, overshadowing the music and contributing to a climate of fear and violence. Tupac's involvement in the rivalry put him in a precarious position, intensifying the scrutiny he faced and contributing to the tragic events that followed. Section 9, September 13, 1996, the day the music died. On September 7, 1996, tragedy struck. Following a Mike Tyson fight in Las Vegas, Tupac was shot multiple times in a drive-by shooting. He was rushed to the hospital, where he fought for his life for 6 days before succumbing to his injuries on September 13, 1996, at the age of 25. His death sent shockwaves through the world. Fans mourned the loss of a musical icon, a voice of a generation silenced too soon. The circumstances surrounding his murder remain shrouded in mystery, with various theories and speculations persisting to this day. Tupac's untimely death served as a stark reminder of the violence plaguing the nation and the fragility of life, particularly for young black men. His passing left a void in the music industry and in the hearts of millions worldwide. Section 10, Life After Death, Tupac's Enduring Legacy. Despite his short life, Tupac Shakur left an indelible mark on the world. His music continues to inspire and resonate with generations, his lyrics transcending time and borders. He is considered one of the greatest rappers of all time, his influence felt in music, fashion, and popular culture. Posthumously, Tupac has sold over 75 million records worldwide, solidifying his status as one of the best-selling music artists of all time. His life and music have been the subject of numerous documentaries, films, and books, keeping his legacy alive. Beyond music, Tupac's impact on social justice movements is undeniable. His words continue to inspire activism and social change, reminding us of the importance of fighting for equality and justice for all. His legacy is a testament to the power of art to inspire, provoke, and create lasting change. Section 11, And Still I Rise. Conclusion. The only thing that matters is that you try. Tupac Shakur may be gone, but his spirit lives on through his music, his words, and his unwavering commitment to justice. He rose from humble beginnings to become a global icon, his voice echoing through generations, inspiring millions to fight for their dreams and challenge the status quo. Tupac's life was a testament to the power of resilience, the importance of using your voice, and the enduring legacy of a life lived with purpose. He was a rose that grew from concrete, a beacon of hope in a world often shrouded in darkness. And like the rose, his legacy continues to blossom, reminding us that even in the face of adversity, we too can rise above our circumstances and make a difference in the world.